I think we're good, dude. I think we're ready to start the podcast.
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm going to do one of these to start the show.
Oh, you like
because I got this magic 8-ball. And I think,
Has it been making all your micro decisions for you?
It's been making all of my micro penis decisions.
Oh.
You know when they say you got to have like big dick energy?
Yeah.
I have like micro penis energy. Okay, so first thing... Anger. Frustration. The first thing I'm going to ask is, will my future wife be Asian? You may rely on it. Whoa.
Wait,
that's
now
pretty good.
Do me. Will
Okay.
my future wife be Asian?
Right.
It is certain.
Okay. So my answer is like, I kind of like, I want it more than it's actually going to happen. Yours is like definite.
It's against my will. Well, will I love my Asian wife? Will we have good chemistry? Reply hazy. Try again.
Wow. Well, here's what I think is going to happen. Let me ask that thing a question. Am I going to get married to an Asian wife, and then is James going to steal it or steal her?
It's a car.
Ask again later. All right. So
I didn't know these things were so vague.
I know.
It's like, oh, it's fuzzy. You're a triangle in a vat of blue. Yeah. I'm not intimidated.
I thought there was
opinion.
like one answer too, is either yes or no. A lot of these are kind of like fortune
maybe.
cookie.
Keep playing. Keep shaking me. See if I come up with anything else.
Yeah. Are we going to have a very good podcast today? How about
let's
that?
see.
It is decidedly so, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to News for Bet, and that's and give it up for my co-host James. James. You like that, dude?
Yeah. What?
So anytime you add in like a nice little line, James.
Whose voice is that?
That is the guy from the Skrillex album, DJ Smokey. Recommends.
Why did you say James?
Because there's an artist named James on that album.
Oh.
So I'm like, this is a perfect drop. Which, by the way,
You just have my name?
this gets me to the first thing I wanted to do on this podcast.
Okay.
Because, you know, last week we had the
8-ball
longest...
you didn't want to do. You just had to do
I just had to because I bought it.
To write it off in your taxes, it had to appear on the screen.
Exactly.
Right.
And the last episode, we had a big, sprawling episode. Longest in News from Bed history.
So this one's going to be the shortest?
This one, maybe 20 minutes. And then we'll see if we even do a
So stick around to the end. If it's only going to be 20 minutes, you can watch the whole thing.
But I noticed there was a comment about the soundboard.
What
where
comment?
A guy said...
on the last episode?
Yeah, he said, take it easy on the FX, which I assume he means the sound effects,
Right.
you know?
Yeah.
And it got me thinking, because I was like, you know, I am just over here hitting a bunch of buttons. Like,
Yeah.
that's not like the coolest. Like, you just have to sit there.
Yeah,
So,
I don't
like,
really get my own.
If this was, you know, if this was a problem, what would the solution be? And I guess the answer to that, James, might be in this little drawer here.
How many props you got on this episode? How many
James,
reveals do you have?
I have bought you your own sound effects machine. On that are 16 sound effects. All you have to do is hit the button. So now...
but that's not what the comment meant. It didn't mean James needs one too.
Oh, I thought it was like you hit that too much. It's
with that idea.
But you need that, you know?
You don't even have that.
I don't have that. Wait. Do I have that? No. Wait, hold on.
You don't have a fart.
My leg! At least I...
This guy's like, take it easy on the effects. You're like...
I thought I added one.
You forgot.
Unbelievable is a
No, I didn't add that one.
And that's the
pretty
keyboard bit. Dude, I'm hyped on this. I'm going to use this at the doctor's office.
Isn't that pretty cool? So now,
They're like, can you remove your shirt? I'm like...
Yeah. So now you can kind of travel through life.
We need to check your hemorrhoids.
You're gay!
Yay! Na 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 na, you're gay. La 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 la, and you're gay.
That's a good one, too.
This is like nightmarish. It sounds so strange.
Yeah. Some of them are kind of long, too. Oh, that's the one I like. Yeah. I always wanted a... Yeah,
that's like a deep
one.
Australian. It's not a boing. It's
it's
from like a cigarette ad from the 1990s.
Yeah, it's like if the Ewoks had their own like Barabbas.
Yes. What's a Barabbas?
The guy that
Wait, I remember. Fuck you. I'm gonna ruin this show. Thank you, Paddy. Hey,
yeah, no
ladies and gentlemen, round of applause for my friend Paddy.
Thank you.
Wait, I can make beats with this shit.
So yeah, I thought that would answer the
Just
problem.
imagine what we do on the episodes people pay for.
Yeah.
Can you imagine?
But yeah,
when we add value.
Fair.
No, I appreciate this, man. It's a beautiful gift.
Yeah, no problem, James.
Thank you, Paddy.
Oh God!
What am I, Grant Moore on Call Him Tubi?
Yeah.
What? Yeah,
That's
what?
Yeah, that. When would you ever need that one? Oh, do you want to hear? Wait, hold on. Do that sound again. But do you want to hear the sound that the people make after they listen to?
Welcome to Morning Good.
Yeah. This is the sound they make. That show loosens up your hole, man. That's all I gotta say. What did you want me to press after that?
I wanted you to press the woman screaming.
That's the sound I make after I listen to Morning Good. This is the sound I make when I listen to Call Them Father. Time to catch in on that beef money, baby. Ready to go. Dude, I got my own sound box.
I know, because now it's fair. Now we can both have our own sounds.
Yeah, not what the complaint was about, but I'm happy to be involved in the sound game.
Sure. And just as a listener of the podcast, you can also be involved with the audio of the podcast in one way or another.
Wait, it's like this is like me leaving Paddy's apartment. Listen.
Hold on, I thought I had that one.
No,
actually,
no,
I don't have it.
We're losing our call to action moment here, where, ladies and gentlemen, we want to hear from you.
That's right.
Send us a video, send us a audio, send us an email, and we will answer your questions live on air.
Right, I'm gonna put our email up. It's newsfrombed@gmail.com.
That's the email. Slam it onto your feed, brother. Let me tell you. Oh, is it raining? Is it hailing on our tin roof podcast studio? I didn't think so, Paddy. But listen, I know what the people out there would love to do, and they'd love to. Write into our email. That's right. You folks, anytime you want, you can write into our email, ladies and gentlemen. That is what we're offering you. Please ask us a question. Give us a topic. Send us a PowerPoint to review blind live on air. And you will be a part of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, I have been James Donlin. And this... Was that worth it? I created a monster!
But yeah,
nobody wants to see...
We want you guys to send videos, voice recordings, whatever. If you're asking for advice, if you just want to say hi, send anything that you might want played on the show.
Someone after we give them advice. Right into a CVS parking lot.
Yeah, they're like, should we bomb the Gaza Strip?
Yeah, then they go right to Right to Tel Aviv. Tel Aviv. Oh, we got Jews here and water and bombs and people are sad.
Yeah, that's
Thank
that's
you,
the
Paddy.
plan.
No, you're welcome.
So send in your stuff and we'll play it on the show. We might even review it, do a little Q&A kind of thing. We want to get more people involved, you know? And that's kind of what's going on. James, also what's going on in my life is, remember how we did this weight loss challenge?
Oh, yeah.
And my thing was that if I lost 15 pounds, I would smoke weed again. Turns out I smoked weed again.
Paddy did it, ladies and gentlemen.
With you.
James.
No.
So-
I wasn't there.
So
I was busy
here's
doing my taxes.
I already hit my weight loss goals. This was a horrible mistake.
Paddy's been dieting. Let me tell you, when you come over to the apartment, it smells a lot like diarrhea. Sorry.
I hit my weight loss goals, so I was like, fuck it, I'm bored. Let me smoke a little weed.
Fuck it, I'm on one. That's you.
Yeah. And I've been completely obsessed with this game called Rimworld. I think I told you about it.
Yeah.
It's like a Steam game. There's you just basically make your own like little colony, and this right here is like just a time lapse of someone building their colony. But I've like fallen in love with the characters in my game.
Really? Do they
I
have
had
personalities?
Yeah, they have personalities. They you get to name them. So the first 3 people that dropped in, they were all women who hated men. So I named them Sandra Bullock, Britney Spears, and Oprah Winfrey. And we ended up actually losing Sandra Bullock.
Oh,
She died.
no.
And now my characters will go to her grave and like visit it from time to time and just get really sad.
Oh, this is how in-depth this
It's
game
like
is?
super in depth.
It's like Minecraft with grief.
Right. And currently my Oprah character is addicted to drugs. So she's going through drug withdrawal.
Did you do that? Did you make her addicted to drugs?
No, she just decided to try these drugs that we were selling.
She should have started a book club.
I know.
Or maybe a morning, afternoon talk show for her to do on television.
She should have. I haven't gotten that DLC yet for the game.
You should. Download that, dude. She can have her own daytime talk show where she interviews like drug addicts. What was Oprah? Was Oprah better than
a
like...
black lady. She was the black lady.
She was the black lady. Then Michelle Obama took her place. Who's the black lady now?
Candace O.
It's not Candace Owens. Candace Owens is not the new Oprah.
You don't think so?
No, Candace Owens is not the new Oprah.
Well, the new Oprah is probably like
The old Oprah after she got Ozempified.
Right, Ozempra.
Oprah Zempra. Ozempra.
Ozebra.
As I like to call her, Ozempra. Ladies, folks, and gentlemen. I call her Ozempra. She's thin as hell. Do you see his weird Pete Buttigieg comment?
Yeah,
It
why?
made me laugh. I was like, it's just a strange thing to say.
It's just like, yeah, he's probably riding a bike with his boyfriend. It's
With
like,
his husband,
okay.
he rides a bike to work with his husband on the back, and it's
they
and then like in the middle of it, he's like, "Well, it's a very beautiful marriage." Like,
Yeah.
what? But like, you are like calling him gay for riding.
He
a
does
bike.
the thing where he's like, he says something like you would say to your friends as like a joke.
Yeah.
And then halfway through, he like switches back to politician mode where he's like, let me just cover up everything I just said there, pave over it quick.
He starts and then he thinks about what he's going to say, and then he realizes he's already said something that he has to redact because he is the president. I just thought it was so funny to not only like the way he corrected maybe insulting them for being gay. Like he rides to work with his husband on the back of the bike, which is like he brings his husband to work every day. You know, I mean, I'm thinking about the world that Donald's built for Mayor Pete.
Yeah.
You know, but then it's like, well, it's a very beautiful marriage. It's like, yeah, if my husband was going to work with me every day and riding
On the back of my bike.
like, is he on the pegs?
Yeah.
Is he like, or is he like in a small basket like this?
On the
Jensen.
back.
What's
Yeah.
his name's like Jensen.
His name is Jordan Jensen.
No, his name is Jasper. Mayor Pete married this guy named Jasper, and like Vanity Fair wrote an article about it, and they were like, yeah, he's gotten fat. He's depressed. And they're interviewing him. And they're like, yeah, during COVID, Jasper put on some weight, noticeably so.
Oh, my God.
Oh, you just fat shamed the secretary of the transportation's husband.
Yeah, here's the thing is you can't fat shame women and gay guy because gay guy will have the same visceral reaction as woman. And I say woman because that's how Kiwi refers to women.
As one woman.
As one collective.
We are one woman.
Hear me roar.
Connected by our wombs. We are one woman, one people. Kind of Asian at the end. Like she's like, imagine like a woman like on screen, like it's AI. And this is like an AI crypto commercial on the Super Bowl. And it's like a white lady and she goes, we are, and then it goes to African very quick. We are one woman. And then it goes to like Middle Eastern, but it's like the voice is changing as the woman. No, they're speaking English. Oh. We are one woman. We are. It's German lady, and it's like she just changes to all these kinds of ladies.
It's like one woman.
We are a single womb united.
What is this an ad for? It's something during the Super Bowl.
Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi.
It's 15 women. We are one woman connected from the womb of Mother Time. Diet Pepsi. Crack it open and spit your cigarette into it.
This, real quick about this game, because I talked to Dave about it. Dave Namery, friend of the show. And
he called my friend Indian.
Yeah, he did.
We're not friends.
Which isn't incorrect.
He called my friend Indian.
I talked to him on the phone. He's like, James is just one of those guys who's he's just my friend. I was like, yeah, remember when you said that about his friend being Indian? He's like, that sounds like something I'd say. He didn't even remember it.
Dude, he probably goes so fast and loose on social media. He's one of those guys who will post something and you're like, what part of Instagram were you in where you got this sent to you?
I know.
He always posts like the wildest clip I've ever seen.
But he was talking to me because he wants to play the old Halo games, like Halo 1, 2, and 3. He wants to like do those story modes. And
hey, Halo 1, that's a young Halo. I didn't call that old. Hey, let me tell you, I'm Halo Rodney Dangerfield. Yeah. Hey, this big ring in the sky, what is that, my wife's belt? Hey, I get no respect at all. Master Chief gets all the respect.
But we were like talking about video games, and he said, like, we were talking about like the greatest games ever. And I feel like our generation grew up with like Fallout and Halo and Call of Duty, and all of these games were such top-notch games that they've coasted on that nostalgia for like 15, 20 years now.
Yeah.
So all of these games we're getting are just not that good. I've, in the past like 4 or 5 years, shifted to PC.
Okay.
Where there's indie developers who make games. CP. Oh man, that's a big shift, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies and gentlemen,
that's what happens.
That's what happens when you shift to CP. But Paddy, hey, let me tell you. Hey, folks, let me tell you. I'm child predator Rodney Dangerfield. My friend, he said he switched from a console to PC. I said I switched from adult to CP. Hey, let me tell you. Ladies and gentlemen. That's a character. SNL, that's a character I'm doing. SNL. That's a character. Oh, God. Before Paddy starts censoring me again. Do people want to hear what I have to say, Paddy?
I know.
Can they only build one level houses? They can't go into multiple levels?
So there are mods where you can build like second levels and stuff. There's a million mods in this game too. To the point where you can have like geese, like sentient geese that can like be like your warden and stuff.
Can you give the Native Americans back their land in a mod?
There is probably a mod for that, yeah.
Okay.
Do you have any other guesses for what the mods
Other kinds of mod, I don't know, women make fair pay, perhaps?
Not a mod yet.
Really? Not a mod yet?
Not a mod yet.
Wow. Have you had a mod where, I don't know, maybe kids don't have to go hungry in the street? Maybe that's a mod.
That's not a mod either.
Maybe free lunch. How about free
There's
free
a free
dinner?
Palestine mod where you can like free a Palestinian group of people.
Oh, that's topical. I must have thrown that in real quick last minute. I guess they had 2 years to do it.
But yeah, it's like
Can you have sex
the new
in this game?
You can. This is the new wave of gaming, where it's these indie developers that come out with a game that they spend like 8 years on, 10 years on themselves, and then they put it out and they become the highest rated game. This is like one of the highest rated games of all time. 48% of, 48% of people who have played this game have put in over 500 hours into it. Half the people have put in over 500 hours. Wow. Isn't that crazy?
That's why Gen Z isn't having sex.
Yeah, but you can have sex with like a buffalo in this game, so I don't really see.
Yeah, no, I guess the real sex kind of doesn't matter as much.
Yeah, exactly.
With a buffalo. That's pretty good. I want to have sex with Mark Buffalo.
Mark Buffalo
turns into a big green buffalo.
Yeah.
That's my secret, Cap. I'm a buffalo. Just turns into a big.
Like Mark Ruffalo, we want you to be in the new Clifford movie. He's like, make it a buffalo, make it green. I'm in. I only do green animals.
Green animals that rhyme with my last name. Yeah. Buffalo.
Ruffalo.
Find me another animal that rhymes with. Scientists have discovered a new shrimp called the Galapagos shrimp. I'll be that in a movie. I'm Mark Ruffalo. Make it green, motherfucker, and I'll be your green shrimp movie. I'm Mark Ruffalo, bitch.
Dude, the other day I was in the shower and I had this realization.
I think I'm bombing in front of you on this. I think just like you just seem to not be into it. And you know what? After this podcast.
No.
Yeah, and then that's me shooting Dan, and then this is me shooting the other Dan, and this is me shooting the third Dan that we know. And then you know what I do? I don't kill myself. I go fuck a monkey. Hello, I'd like 2 tickets to the zoo, please.
Wait, why 2?
Excuse me.
Do I have to watch?
2 tickets to the zoo. Put that monkey in a dress and a big floppy hat and exit the zoo as if it's my hairy wife. Why are you detaining me? My wife is Greek. Why are you retaining me? It's because my wife is a hairy Greek. She's clearly a monkey. Yeah. Clearly a monkey.
How long until Michael gets a monkey, you think?
6 months tops.
Because I feel like if he moves to Florida, it is like 6 months.
Florida. He'll never move to Florida.
You don't think so?
Dude, here's the thing. It's so wild that you moved to Florida.
It is pretty wild.
I don't get anyone else to move to Florida. That was God giving me my one.
Oh, that was your one thing.
I had 2 wishes from God. One was that I wouldn't have high blood pressure, and it worked out.
Oh, that worked out?
Yeah.
Nice.
Get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't like having my name chanted. There is James. No, listen, man. No one else is going to move here. They don't have the guts. They don't understand. Guts. Come climb our big rock. Guts.
What is that?
Big rock. Big rock.
What are you doing?
Guts. Look up guts. Look up guts.
What is guts?
Turn this off and look up guts, and maybe your hymen will break on its own instead of having it all grown.
Guts.
Paddy's gotten so little laid that his hymen grew back together. Go down. This isn't it. That's not it. That's not it.
Well, you just had me type in guts.
Look up Guts TV show. Guts. Watch that one.
This one?
Then watch the one below it. And skip to like the end. Well, just watch the beginning. You need the song. You're gonna understand.
Do you have it? Do you have it?
Do you have it? News from Bay.
Nickelodeon Studios in Orlando, Florida. Welcome to Guts.
Guts.
Sports show that's gonna make you sweat.
Make you sweat.
Oh, wait a minute.
3 gay boys.
What do we got going on here, ladies
dude,
and
look, we got
gentlemen?
Grant Moore, Troy Bond, and that guy Nico.
Nico Catania.
Yeah. Guts. Nico, Troy Bond, and Grant Moore.
Guts. That's gonna make you sweat.
Make you sweat.
Okay.
So this show. Okay. Paddy, we don't have to do this.
Remember when guys used to be this skinny?
I don't. Personally.
You don't remember this?
Like everyone's always been skinnier than me my whole life.
No, everybody's dad used to be this skinny.
That's what happened to them. They got so skinny they killed themselves.
Yeah, it's not a thing anymore. Now it's like
guts.
I don't think even the vegetables that we have today allow for this kind of a body.
No, the vegetables have oil in them.
Yeah, the vegetables are bad.
Get the oil out of my vegetable. Put it in my car. Hey, let me tell you. Put it in my warthog. I'm Master Chief Rodney Danger Chief.
So what is this show about?
I'm Rodster.
I'm Rod Sterling.
I'm Rod Sterling. Rodster. Chief Infield.
Wearing the fighting blue from Lakeland Highland Junior
Okay,
High
there's a
School.
kid.
Oh, sit down, wow.
Guts.
Oh, Shelly.
That's a girl?
Skip to
Okay.
the end. Skip to the end. You got to see the aggro crag. Right there's perfect.
Right here?
Yeah, the aggro crag.
The aggro crag? That sounds like a man.
Bro, you don't know
In the
shit
lead,
about
we
the
have
aggro
Heather with
crag?
1,000 points. Coming in second, Shelley in blue with 800 points. And in third place,
Guts.
Rusty in red.
I love a good graphic that doesn't quite like cover up the thing. You
Yeah,
see that?
barely big enough.
It's
That's
like-
a symptom of live television, man.
Yeah, you got to go a little bigger.
They're
with that
literally like
graphic.
inserting that image as like over the stream.
There's like a guy holding it in front of the camera.
Yeah. What's funny? The camera has still rolling on her.
I gotta tell you something.
That is Dan Bass.
That guy, he plays the dad of the gay son on Glee. I don't know what else he did.
Oh.
He was in Yes Dear. He had the sitcom Yes Dear. He's an actor. Keep playing. I think that's him.
I think this should be
He
a
looks
new
like Shrek
James
as a
Bond
human.
movie called
He
Living
kind of
Let
does. He
Die.
has like a
That's the aggro crag, you fucking bitch.
that mound of smoke.
Wow, shabooty yada blah. Guts. Climb a mountain. Brown arrow. Shabooty yada blah. Guts. They had kids climb mountains and do physical activities to prove that they had guts. And whoever climbs the aggro crag fastest at the end, that adds to your overall score. That's the big final, and then you see if you won.
Interesting. So okay, so this is like the big final thing. Okay, coming up next.
Getting rad on the rock.
That's a pretty
We did
cool.
that a couple days ago.
We did get a little
Swing
rad.
away to put guts. Wow. Is this what you thought we would be doing today?
No, I didn't have any plan.
The aggro crag. Before we get to that,
I could have this job.
You should
let
have
me
this
host the
job.
reboot of Guts. I know I said slurs on my podcast. Let me host the reboot of Sluts.
Of sluts. James, you can't have kids on a television show and name it
kids.
Sluts.
Listen, a reboot of Guts, but it's called Sluts. And they're all hot Hooters and Wingstop waitresses.
And we get
Why
the
are you arresting me? Because I have a show for children called Sluts and my wife's a monkey. Why are you arresting me? His accent changed. Now he's a pirate. Why are you arresting
Heather in
me?
purple is
Do
in
your-
the
wait,
lead
do
with
your-
1,000.
Your best Mr. Krabs impression.
Why are you arresting me?
Yeah, that's good. Hey, SpongeBob boy, why are they arresting me?
SpongeBob. Why are they arresting? Is it because my wife is a monkey?
Me wife be a sea monkey.
You might get HIV from my wife, but you'll get way worse from Sandy Cheeks.
She's a squirrel. Guts.
Pearl.
Points in second.
My fat
Shelley
daughter.
in blue with 800
I
points.
hope-
And third, Rusty in red.
I hope a
with 700
light-skinned man
points.
will treasure my whale daughter.
Now let's take a look at how they got there.
I like that
All right.
jacket he's got.
And here's a look right now, and that is the Crusher Heather hopping over that.
Whoa, that's pretty cool.
Could you do that?
I would need
Now
a
take look
strong
at
rope
Rusty
for sure.
As he comes through the sand and keeps himself steady. No problem.
That's
getting
not
through the
impressive.
sand, going
Yeah, that's
into
not very
camping.
cool. I do that on my bike every day.
That's
Down
more
the
impressive.
ramp, and there's Shelley as she comes through the sack attack, putting her head down.
Wait a minute.
I gave
she
Shelley
goes
a
through
sack
the
attack.
sack attack? That's
Why are
like,
you arresting me? Because I gave Shelly a sack attack?
it's sluts. There's kids. There's a sack attack.
Hey, sluts. I put it in your mouth. Guts.
All right, I want to see them climb this thing.
There it is. It's a mystical nighttime shot.
Flying up there. There's Heather, the Crusher.
Oh, they hit him with
Very slow.
glitter? Dude, this would be so much fun.
You gotta look at Shelley.
Oh, and the boulders. Look out for the boulders.
Like Shelley to make it up first. He's climbing up there first on blue player. And yeah, she makes it first. That's Michelle Shelley's gonna be close.
Now
for
they get to
second.
kill the other kids.
Ah, and see their guts.
I don't know who got up there first. We're gonna have to take a look at the official.
What's so funny is kids would do this show for like a jar of slime.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Shelly. You're going home with shoelaces.
I've heard that slime tastes good. I heard that it tastes like chocolate. Did you ever hear that?
No, I don't believe it's edible.
It is. I
you're
think it
supposed to
is
eat
edible.
slime.
I don't think you're supposed to eat it.
Would
but
you eat a flubber? Would you eat a flubber?
Well-
Why are you arresting me? Because I ate flubber? Uncuff me! I thought he was a jello shot.
It would be fun to like eat a flubber and just be like, just try to escape out of my penis.
Yeah.
So it just makes your penis like really big.
But he likes it, so he just comes back for more.
Yeah.
He escapes into your penis, so he makes it big.
Yeah, because you know how like when he's like moving around in the body, flubbing. He's flubbing. By the way, never get flubber on a table read. He'll never get through those lines. That was probably the best joke.
Sometimes you speak, and I just didn't have the soundboard to express my feelings.
Well,
that was Guts. What do you want to talk about?
Guts. Well, James, it's summertime is rolling in. We got our summer bodies coming in. We have,
I guess.
What do you mean?
I guess. Well, I don't know.
We got like
Sometimes I look up at the sky and I feel so alone in this world.
Why?
Well, my mom's a monkey in a dress from the zoo. My dad injected flubber into his penis to make it bigger when I was born. So now I'm half AIDS, half flubber. I don't really know what I'm supposed to become.
Yeah. How do I even know what gender I am?
Listen, I was just thinking. Oh, sorry. I get nervous when oh, jeez, I'm Jewish as well. Anyway. Ladies and gentlemen, news from bed. Ladies and gentlemen, in bed.
Guys, it's summer. Summer's coming around
It's
the corner.
Perfect day. Nothing's standing in my way.
I think it's appropriate to think about, now that I'm in Florida, I got to go to the beach every once in a while.
Every once in a while.
And I haven't been yet, but you've never gone to the beach with me.
No, I'm afraid of it.
Why are you afraid of it?
I don't know. I think I might get secondary burns shining off your pale body.
Well, that's not. That's not like the
this is
nice-
a delicious sandwich. What if we roasted it like a panini between Paddy's thighs? Because they get so hot in the sun.
That's appropriate beach shenanigans, I think.
Yeah, roasting a panini between Paddy's thighs. I'm sure some listeners would like to eat that one, let me tell you. Hey, ladies, you're going to the beach with Paddy. The beach with Paddy. James. He likes to swim and dance and eat the crabs that he finds on the beach. He eats them raw when they smell like crab. Paddy eats the bad crabs he finds on the beach.
Oh, whoops. Sorry.
Paddy eats the crabs he buys on the beach. Go back. Hit the big back button. Down.
Oh.
Right there. Paddy eats the crabs and the little things he finds on the beach. Paddy eats the crabs and the puffer fish that he finds on the beach. And he steals people's kids on the beach.
I think.
Am I ruining this episode?
You're off of being this episode. I got you this nice whiteboard.
Oh, I got you this nice one.
No way. Thanks.
The gift of the Magi.
And I think it would be fun if we review the things that I like to bring to the beach and we rank them on a tier list. So basically, I'll show a thing that I like to bring to the beach, and whether it's S, A, B, C, or D, you're going to write that on the board. No, you're not going to write that on the board. We're not going to write that on the board. You're going to be serious.
Oh, I have to be serious on the news for bed.
Yeah. And I want you to honestly look at this.
So these are things you think that would be good to be brought to the beach?
Yeah, these are things that when I go to the beach, I'm sure to bring, because you're going to be there a long time. And but not everyone brings the same stuff, So,
Okay.
So, yeah, just an S, A, B, C, or D. For
I have to tier them.
You have to tier them, yeah.
Oh.
And I'm going to keep track of everything on my phone, and then at the end we'll show a little thing. But yeah, let's go right to it. Okay?
I'm confused of I just think there's normal things you'd bring to the beach. I'm not really understanding why yours would be different. Things Paddy brings to the beach. All right, let's go.
Well, sometimes people bring a football or whatever.
Okay. What do you?
So the first one is a towel. James, what would you rank a towel when you think about what I got to bring to the beach? What would a towel be?
All right, you want to reveal on 3? I won't show you mine, even though you probably already looked.
Okay, let's
right,
go.
1, 2,
3, 2, 1. A and S. Okay, so you gave it an S.
Why is it anything
here.
less than superior?
Well, sometimes you can air dry, I think that's a pretty common thing.
No, that's not how you do it. What you do at the beach is you go to the beach, you get all sandy and dirty, and you look at ladies when they're in their bikinis, walking around, and you take pictures on your smartphone. And then you go back and you jump in the pool, and you get all the dirt and sand and dried up beer off of you right into the pool, where the kids are, and you piss a little bit, and you use the piss because the piss disinfects the sand, because sand's dirty and disgusting.
I think the piss is also pretty fucking disgusting.
I don't know. I want to be as sanitized.
Oh, okay.
No, you need a towel, dude. You need a towel. You can rest it on the sand, lay on it. You can put it behind your chair, keep your chair nice and not hot, like it bakes in the sun. You take the towel off after you let it sit there. All the heat's on the towel. Now you got a warm towel and an unhot chair.
Right, but don't you think a towel? The only downside, the only reason I'm not giving the towel the S, is because it gets really disgusting. And you can always wash yourself off on the little thing. You know?
I guess you're right. The spigot.
I guess you need the towel, but sometimes you can leave it in the car, right?
Yeah, well, do you just get into your car soaking wet?
Yeah.
Oh. Go to the next one. We have nothing to talk about. You can drive
Umbrella.
yourself to the beach.
Do you bring an umbrella or do you like to tan?
I don't bring an umbrella, but I always go, I need an umbrella.
Oh, okay. So, yeah, what would you rank that on the list?
Go ahead.
All right. I give it a B.
I gave it an A.
You give it an A. Okay.
I don't bring it. It's too much hassle. My theory about the beach is if you bring too much, it ruins the experience.
Right.
I know people who bring it's you're 28 years old. You don't need to bring a shovel and a pail to the beach.
Right.
When you have children, it's rough. Because they should just enjoy the beach.
Yeah, you should bring your children to the beach. That should be on the list.
Things I'd like to bring to the beach, like a kite.
Okay.
A kite would be fun.
A kite is good. I haven't flown a kite in years.
No, me either. Maybe when we go to the beach together, we'll bring an umbrella and you bring no towel.
I'll bring a towel.
Oh, okay.
It's still an A tier. I just don't give it an S.
So just to be clear, you do bring all these things. You just don't like them all.
Right. I rank them based on how I would.
It's like the New York City comedy scene.
Next up, we have a cooler. This is I don't know. This is a little more dependent on, I guess, how long you
I'm a big
go.
cooler guy.
I'm a B for cooler.
I'm a
I think
big cooler
B.
guy.
So
I love the cooler. I think cooler's great. You can stock up on snacks. Put some fruit in there. Your fruit will be cold. Can't deny the power of the cooler, man. I
That's
mean,
true.
why don't you bring the cooler? You'd rather bring an umbrella than a cooler?
I think so, because you can put a couple things.
Piss off, you fucking retard. Okay. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. You're gonna bring a big umbrella that could fly away, take you away onto a tropical island. You can't survive the polar bears, dude.
I probably wouldn't, but I wouldn't bring a cooler to deal with them. That's how I
If you could bring one thing to a desert island, Paddy's, me at a party. If you could bring one thing to a party, to a desert island, what would you bring? Paddy's stupid ass, my soundboard.
Yeah, I would. I would bring it on.
That's
my
called
phone.
a live meme I just described to you. My soundboard. Can I please bring my soundboard to the beach? That's how you talk to me in my head. James,
right.
do you mind? Can we go to Wawa so I can get the hottest coffee I've ever had?
I like hot coffee, even if it's the summer.
It's 90 degrees, man. I need to get hotter.
I should have put that on my list. Next up, we have sand buckets, which, James, you said you don't really need. I kind of agree, I put it for C,
F.
and you put it for
F.
fuck.
F stands for
F
fuck.
For fuck. It only,
Sand fuckets.
it
I
only-
got a case of the sand fuckets.
It only goes to D, so I'll put you as D. But what do you have? You don't like to make a little sand
No,
thing?
leave what is there. I don't like to rearrange. You go to someone's house and start putting the throw pillows in the oven. Give me a fucking break.
Make a fort.
Yeah, you make a fort out of someone's duvet.
That's fun.
No, you don't do that without permission. There
Well, I
should be
guess-
days of the month you can bring sand buckets when they need you to move sand certain places. If you love picking up sand so much, you should do it on those days.
All right. Well,
I'm running for
I
mayor.
Get this one.
I'm running for mayor.
All right. Well, next on the list here we have a book of crime statistics. This is something I just like to bring to the beach because, like, you need some like small reading, you know? Like you need something.
I agree with reading, but I don't necessarily agree with the FBI report of Uniform Crime Reporting Handbook.
Well, why not? It's a good. It's long. It like keeps you busy.
Is it like up to date every year? You get a new one?
Yeah, you got to know the exact stats.
Like an almanac?
Yeah. So it's like it's constantly moving. I give that an S.
I'm
What do you
running
give it?
for mayor. I'm running
Okay,
for
James
mayor.
is running for
I'm
mayor.
running for mayor.
I guess.
And I'll give that a A.
an A. Okay, that's good. All right.
Paddy,
Well, next on
I'm
the
running
list.
for mayor, and Paddy's gonna be there, and he's
I
gonna
will.
bring a book of crime statistics to help me run for mayor. His name is Paddy. He's gonna help me run for mayor with his crime statistics and an umbrella. And Paddy brought an umbrella to my big speech at the crime reporting statistic place. Paddy, beer,
Beer, dude. You know how I'm not like a big drinker, but I still like to. I like to bring the party along with me.
I give it an S.
I give it a B.
for beer.
B for beer.
S for sucks to get pulled over for drunk driving.
How long do you go to the beach when you go?
Maybe an hour and a half tops.
And so how many beers would that be?
Maybe 15.
Okay.
Is it a light beer or a heavy beer?
It's a light beer. It's
15.
a Corona kind of beer.
Ask
15?
me. Well, ask me what I drink when it's a heavy beer.
How many when it's a heavy?
15.
Oh, okay. 15.
I'm drinking beer at the beach with Paddy.
All right, so the
He
next-
can't drink it, but he likes to watch me
The next one
drink out of
is
beer.
metal
Oh, dude, you
detector.
look like a guy who brings a metal detector.
Yeah,
you
I
look like you bring binoculars on vacation, so you look in other people's hotel rooms. What are you looking for? You know. Leave it there. If you left it there, dude, people don't want you to find it. What are you looking for? Gold doubloons?
Yeah, I'm looking for like maybe a ring or something that someone found.
Oh, you're gonna pawn it?
Yeah, I'm gonna pawn something. It's fun to just have a metal detector.
on the beach. Is it worth anything? No, so this is a ring pop from a claw machine game.
Yeah,
Oh, why am I being arrested?
this is a Nuva ring. This is a Diva cup, sir.
You know what? I'll give it a C. I'm gonna give it a C.
I'm gonna give it a C as well.
I think that's fine, mostly because you can see what's underneath the sand with it.
right.
More you can hear it. I think there should be more things that like the metal detector is like a camera for your ears, you know? You can
Yes.
hear when something's there. So I think we should have more technology that helps you hear things
right.
far away.
There should be a detector. you
yeah.
know?
Well, you don't need a detector. When they're there,
right.
you can hear them coming.
you can hear it coming.
Oh, who's blaring music from their car in the turning lane? Who's got their hazards on in the turning lane?
Well, next up, James, we have a Kevlar vest.
What are you getting ready for?
This
what are
is
you
something
worried
that
about?
I just like to bring because it's like if the weather changes quick, I just want to make sure I'm like ready. And
What hail?
Yeah, it's like there can be some interesting. I give that an S. You give it a D.
You give that an S?
Yeah, why wouldn't you bring your Kevlar
You're gonna
vest?
get tan lines. You ever heard of a farmer's tan?
Yeah, but it's like a Kevlar. It looks cool when it's a Kevlar tan because it's like, oh, this guy must
This
like.
is an American sniper tan.
Yeah, it
Called
must
the
be.
Bradley Coops.
Next up, we have popsicles.
No, that's a horrible idea. Why are you bringing popsicles?
You wouldn't
You're
bring
against the cooler,
popsicles?
but you're bringing popsicles to a beach.
Yeah, I like a soaking wet popsicle. I just like the stick, and then I suck the juice out of the bag.
Yeah.
B. James wrote, fuck you.
That's an F.
I
F.
guess I'll go D. It only goes to D.
F.
All right. Well, next up, James, we
Dude,
have.
why are you bringing popsicles to the beach? It
Why
doesn't
not?
make any sense.
Because it's a hot day. You want a little something to cool you off. And I'm bringing a cooler, so I can throw them in the
I guess
cooler.
you are bringing everything here. Popsicles?
Yeah.
No popsicles.
All right.
They're going to melt by the time you get to it.
What about beach chair? It's got to have a beach chair, right? You got to have somewhere to sit.
S tier. I give that an S.
That's an S?
All I bring is a beach chair and
I
a
give that
towel
an
and
A.
a dream. I bring a towel and a dream, baby, but sometimes I bring out that beach chair.
So you're like a towel, beach chair, maybe umbrella, but you tend to forget. and a ton of beer. That's like your...
Yeah, I love bringing beer to the beach with a beach chair. My chair has a little table next to it.
Okay.
Maybe some Doritos, get some sand in it. Maybe I like the way that tastes.
Well, that's pretty good. Well, we're on a little bit of a streak here. Let's go to the next one, an AR-15.
Paddy, are you going to the beach in Guam? What are we doing?
No, it's just the seawater. It's really...
about?
I like to clean my guns.
I'm going to be here. But I just don't think it's like necessarily... Like, you're not... Is this why you moved to Florida, to be armed at the beach?
Yeah, well, you have to be armed just so people know.
The seawater cleans your guns.
Yeah, it's like nice to be out in the sun to clean your guns off, and
I don't think anyone wants you there doing that.
I don't know. I don't think that's that big of a deal. Next up, we have the Vortex
Paddy,
PST
stop.
Gen 2
Why
1
are
through
you-
6 times
what are you
24 low
getting
power
ready for?
variability optic.
You brought popsicles and then a gun with a scope?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is you want the scope to be able to see if there's any like sharks or anything coming up the beach.
I guess. I don't know. Does it attach to that gun?
I'm gonna give
it an A.
I'm gonna give that an S.
I'm gonna give that an A, but I don't know, man. I think this is a bad look for you.
I don't think so. I think you're
I lived here
overlooking.
longer. What, the security concerns? What
Not
are you
even
worried
no, it's not about secure. It's about like utilizing the tools that you have to like have a better beach experience.
about? Man,
Because you can kind of like look around,
don't
you
feel
can see,
comfortable
you can be like,
going
oh,
to the
there's an open spot over there. Let's bring everything down
you
there.
have your whole gun out.
Yeah,
There's gonna be a lot of open spots if you start pointing your gun around at people on the beach.
I guess so, but
Is this
I don't
like a
know.
tactical intimidation way for you to get more spots?
I think you're overlooking
The Vortex
this, James.
PST Gen 2 1 6x24 low power variability optic.
Yeah, this is one that's very specific to the AR-15 because you can have the scope thing, but you also just need the gun to mount it. It makes it easier to like look through it if you have
Okay.
the gun.
All right.
So really, the gun is more just to mount the scope to then look around the beach.
What, are you bringing
so,
bullets?
No, I don't think so. Sandwiches. You like sandwiches.
I do like sandwiches.
I think sandwiches are a great thing to bring to the beach. I'm going to put that all the way up at A.
I'm gonna put that at A. It doesn't get S for me because I don't think food is necessary for the beach.
That's a good point.
I'd rather just go to a restaurant after and be like, hey, we're all burnt and crisped up. Can I drink a bunch of beer so I can drive home poorly?
Right.
Right on red? More like left on green. I go when I want.
Because I'm the mayor.
I'm the mayor, bitch.
All right.
Bitch, I'm the mayor. I like a salty sandwich. I like dunking it in the seawater and eating it like au jus.
Oh, okay.
You dunk it in, you bite it, and it's soggy. You're like,
Like a burrito taco.
yeah, like a birria taco. Birria?
Birria.
Birria or like au jus. Birria is just Spanish for au jus, and au jus is French.
It's
for-
Jewish for H.
For HU.
Next up, James, we have my manifesto. I like
Is
to
that
bring
it?
this around because...
Is that what it's called?
Yeah. That's my manifesto.
All right.
I mean, it's like another thing that I
You're
can
reading
read.
your own manifesto? I mean,
Yeah.
I'm going to give it an A.
I'm gonna give that an S.
Because
That's
I
the
mean, I
top.
haven't read it. I don't know what it... I haven't read it. Is it good? How long
It is
it?
good. It's about 20 minutes long. I measured
It's a
in
book?
I
It's a
measured
book you measure in
time. Yeah.
It's very short.
It's
then,
pretty
yeah.
short. Yeah.
It's
So
like 3 pages.
it's a good read.
Lot of
You can jump
graphics.
in the water and then come back out. You got another read to go with your FBI crime statistics.
What does the white nationalist manifesto mean?
It's
though?
just about being
Being-
proud that you're white. It's not that big of a deal.
I mean, I guess you can be proud. that
Black
you're
people
white.
can be proud that they're black. Why can't I be proud? you
yeah,
know?
Yeah, I mean, you can be proud like in like a certain way. You know,
Right.
Like there's a bad way to be proud of being white, and then there's a good way.
Right. There's a good way, like we're the best, and like
Maybe. Well,
we're the ones that are making sure that everything is
what else are you bringing to
proper.
the beach with you? What other?
not
little
really
snacks?
anything that big. Just an unwavering loyalty to my own race.
I'm not gonna.
I just kind of
Oh.
bring that with me because it's like something that you kind of need when you're. You don't bring that with you? What do you like? I just don't understand. Like, you don't bring an unwavering loyalty to your own race around with you? Why would you leave that in the car?
I want to meet ladies.
Anyway, I'm gonna give that an S.
I think I'm gonna give that a. I'm gonna give that a. I'm gonna give that a 3.
A 3. I'll put that as a B.
I don't think you should put that as a B. I don't know if 3 translates to B. Maybe it translates to C.
And then I believe the last one here
Oh, great.
is sunscreen.
Sunscreen, I mean,
sunscreen's pretty important.
that's actually very vital. I'll give that an S for sure.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, I don't know if I have some critiques of things that you bring to the beach.
I'm going to give that a D just because it's for vitamin D, you know, and it's kind of stopping the things that you want. You want those vitamins.
D, get into me.
So yeah, I'm going to do a quick little
vitamin D, get into me.
All right, so there are our tier lists. So that's pretty good.
Why'd you give sunscreen a D? Doesn't that protect your whiteness?
Yeah,
wouldn't you be more of a fan of that?
Nah, it's like I kind of I think it's like stopping the tan. It's kind of like stopping the chill.
You know what else it's
factor,
stopping?
You know? What do
you know what else it's stopping?
Cancer?
Skin cancer.
Yeah, that is what it's doing. Yeah, but we have pretty similar lists, I'd say. So we should definitely go to the beach, I think, sometime.
Of course, we have similar lists. We chose ranked the same list of items.
Yeah, but I mean,
these are all things that you claim to bring to the beach. The similarity doesn't matter. I don't think it's similar at all.
Yeah,
you have
maybe.
the gun, an S with the Kevlar vest, and your sense of white pride, which are all below a B, or a B or below her. The only thing I let you have is the book that you allegedly wrote, which is 20 minutes long.
20 minutes long. Yeah, it's a 20-minute long book.
And my S and A tiers are just stacked against yours.
Yeah. Yeah, yours are good, I think. I just kind of agree with like my kind of thing. I think we
You don't think you need a chair or a bucket, but you do think you need a gun and a sense of white pride.
Yeah, well, those are things that are like, it's almost like why even put it on a list because I know
everything
it's
S tiered is
you
stuff
know?
that would make you look horribly like a criminal. And
What's that now?
You look like a terrorist. Everything in the top part
I
makes
look
you
like
a white nationalist terrorist.
No,
and
you're
everything
getting this
below
all wrong. I look like a prideful, strong man.
You know, even though we have different beliefs and different political associations, I'm glad we can both agree that metal detector is in the C tier.
That is, yeah. That's, I think,
despite the fact that
definitely-
you are some sort of terrorist ready to shoot up a beach.
Yeah.
And I'm a guy that likes beer and sandwiches and keeping my skin
Right, I was going to say, we also have
clean.
sandwiches in the A tier. That's like a given.
You know, I'm
I
glad
think.
we can have some common ground. It's the enemy of my enemy is my friend, you know?
I guess so. Well, I'm glad we could kind of go through this together, James.
Yes, I don't know if I'm glad. It happened. I don't really know. Every week I come here and I know you less.
What do you mean?
Like I spent money on a dating service and then it's just like AI pictures of The Rock and
No, dude. No. That's not.
Shoo-ba-doo.
But I think a big
Kenny
reason
took my shoe.
I have been getting these like crazy ads on Twitter, and I think that might explain.
Are we done with the first episode?
Not yet.
What are we doing, man? This is what you're preparing for.
Yeah, this is
It's gonna
like,
be like underwear.
dude, this is an ad I was getting on Twitter. I don't know why I'm getting
What is this?
Dude, so I'm getting these military equipment ads. So I don't know what all this stuff is for, but I'm just thinking, like, what if we set up a thing on News from Bed where we can, like, tactically, like, eliminate other podcasts?
Why would this need an ad, though?
I don't know.
Who needs ads for stuff? Like
yeah,
this?
like this, yeah. Isn't this kind of crazy?
Well, like, how much is it? Can the Patreon cover something from this?
I'm thinking the Patreon should cover a little bit of this, right?
In what situation? This is the News from Bedmobile. We
Yeah,
put
exactly.
a bed in the back,
Bed in
has
the
the
back.
cage around it, and we're like,
And we can just do
we're
our
having a start time, and we're
podcast.
doing like
Yeah,
Halloween,
yeah.
like haunted house actors.
Yeah, and you can hit your sound effects. Yeah. So,
This is all these guys just who live in Wyoming going to get a burrito. This is what they do to get lunch. Burrito, retrieval unit. What is this, dude?
So this is like a tactical. This is like when we find a location that is secure, we can like set up
pod in it
and do the podcast. Yeah.
Should we have armed guards?
We should have armed. Yeah. Because it is getting like I'm getting. Now that I'm smoking weed again, I'm getting a little paranoid. So like I need more security.
I'll stand outside your door with a gun in
that
my
would be
folding
great.
chair. As long as you give me a hey, as long as you give me a cooler full of popsicles and beer. Hey, I want that off there. I want that gone.
You don't like that one?
I don't care.
That one was. I thought I needed.
You can
it.
make the world fuzzy.
And derail. So yeah, that's like a thing I was seeing. So maybe that's why.
You know what that ad reminds me of? Shooting guns.
That's right.
Look at the message I sent you. Look at the video.
Okay, let me go to that here.
It's right there. It's messages on Twitter.
Oh, you sent it on Twitter.
Just check out this video. People love to see your DMs. You're just DMing porn bots.
Sounds like a challenge.
Oh, this is the Sonic thing, right?
Yeah. Did you watch this movie?
No.
Dude, they're like breaking it down. Why was this in the movie?
This was in the movie, and they always put like songs over it.
Oh, this isn't the scene from the movie?
No, it is the scene from the movie.
No, but like the music wasn't in it? Why?
No,
are they...
this music was. They put different songs over it sometimes.
This is okay.
Yeah.
Why is this song so good though, man? Why
It
did he do that? He's got like the choir.
Yeah.
What? The job's what? That guy
Heil
to
Hitler.
that guy to his manager. What's the job? Yeah, the choir will do it. For Kanye? Sure.
Sure. He's a man of God.
Oh.
This is kind of beautiful, isn't it?
Why is this song so incredible? I want this to play at my wedding.
Wow.
Isn't that like
dude.
an older version of himself? That kind
Oh,
of looks
in the
like that
movie?
picture you and me keep using on the
I know.
thumbnail. That looks like the old one looks like you.
When are we going to be in a movie finally?
Oh, dude, I can't wait for the big movie.
I know. It's going to be so nice.
Bed Boys.
The Bad Boys. We should make like kind of like a spin-off of like Hot Tub Time Machine.
Yeah, Bedtime Time Machine.
Yeah, cold bed time machine. Bed tub.
Waterbed Time Machine.
Yes, dude.
Waterbed Time Machine.
We're
We get
like-
a new mattress, but when we touch it, something happens.
I think we should be sitting on the waterbed doing a podcast, and then like we riff so hard that it splits the middle of it, and we both whoosh, fall into
and it's
the.
all my memories going by. Like, why are you arresting me?
Yeah,
And it's
yeah.
just me as all different guys getting arrested for marrying a
and it's
chimp.
me being like, "Why are my memories James's memories?"
And I'm like, ah!
And then we come back out, and we're like doing like a podcast in 1970 or whatever.
Is our equipment all different?
Yeah, the equipment's all like tubey,
Oh.
and it's like those big mics that hang down from the ceiling.
And we're in the bed, but we're on like local Baltimore television.
Yeah, and we both have like a crippling like disease where we can't get out of the bed. Yeah, we have crippling flatulation.
That's a good idea for a movie for us. Something time travel is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Waterbed Time Machine. Catch it in theaters soon, guys. Not soon, but catch it being written. I'm gonna write a scene from Waterbed Time Machine.
You should.
I think that'd be a great thing to do next week on the podcast. The people love my scripts.
Yes, and maybe I'll be like the Craig Robinson.
What does that mean? What does it mean to be the Craig Robinson? Like the black one?
Yeah, well, it means like, you know how Craig Robinson.
Hail Hitler!
You know how Craig Robinson like steals music. He steals like the best songs or whatever.
Correct.
I'll just steal like Louis' N-word bit and like Howard
But we're in a ski
Stern
lodge
and
town.
stuff.
So you
yeah,
can only
yeah.
have one show to do.
Yeah. I'll steal like the greatest radio things of all time, and then you will
I'll
steal
steal Kanye's music.
all of Kanye's music, and you become.
But I'll like release the stuff he's releasing now first.
right, so people immediately cast you off.
My first hit song is Hail Hitler.
It would be funny, like, Because people like always say time machine to kill Hitler. It would be funny to go back in time and be like, I'm going to kill Hitler, but really you just steal Kanye's Hitler music.
Yeah.
Like, but you release it like while Hitler is out, you know, while he's around.
Well, he's been dropped.
Yeah, when he dropped.
When Hitler dropped.
Hitler.
Dude,
yeah.
I wish I was there when Hitler dropped, dude. That would have been
so
sick,
lit, dude. Oh my god.
Dude, if I was there when Hitler dropped, I think it would have changed me fundamentally. It would have been like a core memory for real, dead ass.
That would have been like when Chaperone hit, you know?
Yeah, Hitler is my chaperone.
Really, yeah. I bet they smell similar too.
You think Chaperone and Hitler? You think a lesbian pop star from the Midwest smells the same as the once-time Fuhrer of Nazi Germany?
Yeah, I
from
do.
the 1930s and 40s?
I do think so. Have you ever seen the videos of people smelling Chaperone and they're like, good God.
No, I've never seen that.
Oh, there's one of Sabrina Carpenter.
And she smells bad?
And she like Chaperone is standing next to her and Sabrina's like,
she really did that?
yeah. Or she was like
She
at like
stinks?
yes, at the like Grammys or whatever.
Why don't you Chaperone into the local CVS and get some soap?
That's right. Wash up.
I think Chaperone should cover that song.
Heil Hitler.
Yeah, Hal Hitler. Hi, I'm Hal Hitler.
from Malcolm in the Middle.
Yeah, his name is Hal Hitler.
You have to let me take your last name. Hal.
I was really excited to be a Hitler.
To be, what is her name?
Lois.
Lois.
Hal and Lois Hitler.
That would be
Malcolm Hitler.
Dude, if
My mom's being a bitch again, mostly because I grew my little mustache. I'm Malcolm Hitler.
imagine
Sitcom.
Hal Hitler is your name.
Hey, I'm Hal Hitler. Everyone just calls me Hitler. No, I think they should just call you Hal.
I think they should just call you Hal.
There was a police officer on my college campus. His name was Officer Nazi. Nazi.
That's a tough one.
You're a cop named Nazi?
Yeah.
He was mad all the time. I'm like, I would be mad too if that was my last name. You could have changed it.
That would be a good name for like a seeing eye dog, Nazi, because you cannot see. So you got that dog.
That was a good one.
Thanks, dude.
I guess it would be a good name.
I needed like 6 farts.
Sorry. Great work, Paddy. One 21 farts. Reach up your ass. Just lay down your pants.
Oh wait, do that again. I knew I did record it. Well,
Guys, I'm going to be honest with you, and I don't do this often. I'm sorry. Paddy
yeah,
was great on this episode. Guys, honestly, for me, a real stinker. Fuck you.
Here's the thing.
You fucking
Maybe not our best episode ever,
No, you can't say that. Only I can say that.
But
You
it's-
gotta believe in it.
but it's still
Hey, Hitler.
it still beats what is it called? Call Him Father, you know?
Oh yeah.
By the way, if you didn't check that out, make sure you check that out.
The horror show.
It was a horror show. We went in on
We went in there. Hey guys, you could say we called a real timeout. Although I always think the whistle's gonna be like a whistle. That's what you listen. That's what you can hear if you go over there. And you know what? Don't get any bright ideas. But if you want to go check out Call Him Father, make sure you don't have any screws loose.
Also, if you ever comment about how that we do too many sound effects on your podcast, take this as a lesson that you should never say that.
It's like it's like a bunch of farts in one. Listen very carefully, chat.
Oh yeah, let me. Have you tried all of these? Good night, everyone.